Stop with the projections, bro. Okay, listen. So far, I think this is a pretty cool idea. Like, if this is something interesting to you, especially if you get to like read the comics and stuff, and like this is the only way to get them and stuff like that. I think it's really cool because a normal comic is already like what, $7 anyway, so like you're not really spending more than you would on a comic anyway, and that you get partial ownership of it. Yeah, I think that's really cool, and I think this is probably the first actual thing that Arya has ever put on his channel that wasn't obviously a scam or just incredibly sketchy. Yo, what's up? So it's a special week when we get two Arya videos, and I think this is gonna be his like kind of cadence from here on out. Is it's gonna be like one Earth 2 video, one crypto NFT video. So I think we have a lot of content for the future to come. But let's just go ahead and go through his newest video, which is talking about the Disney Veve NFT kind of thing. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into that, and we'll break it down.
Veve just had one of the biggest news updates for its company and the people who actually follow this. Disney just partnered and licensed with this company. If you don't know who
Okay, so I'm going to say that that's objectively true. Probably any company that gets to partner with Disney is going to be in it for the better. Almost any company. There might be like Apple and maybe like one or two other companies like Amazon that's bigger than Disney. I don't even know if Amazon's bigger than Disney, but regardless, most companies aren't bigger than Disney, so getting to partner with them is going to be a massive, massive thing for that company. So I'm glad for the employees of Veve. Good job.
the company Veve is. It's an app you can get on your phone and you can buy these awesome NFTs and put it on your phone. And the best part, what I always like,
It's like a marketplace.
You can make some serious money with this company. I'm so bullish with this company and the future they got laid out.
Dude, I swear, every time he just uses these words now that he learned them. He's just like, I'm going to use it in every single video now. Okay. So, one, buying and selling NFTs isn't really that much different from like buying and selling art. So, if that's something you're into, then by all means. But just know that an NFT can easily lose all its value, just like a random piece of art could easily lose all of its value as well.
I put $25,000 into their crypto
Wow.
coin, which is less than a penny right now. So a lot of people think that's pretty insane to put 25 grand into something. You know, it's pretty much a penny stock, but it's a penny crypto. Just by looking at the team and
wait, most cryptos are like that. Most cryptos are worth like way less than a penny. Like that, at least that's how they start out, and then eventually they, gain in popularity and gain in value. But yeah, I mean that's how most cryptos start.
laid out it just blows my mind. Now it's still a pretty new company. It's got tons of room to grow. This is only the start. Then we even have the big four talking about Veve. I call them the big four. The big channels that I follow myself are a lot of financial related. We got Andre Jick, and then we got Graham Stephan, and then we got Meet Kevin, and then Financial Education with Jeremy, who both of them, all four of them, have tons and tons of subscribers. We're talking about like millions.
Okay, I need to say something. So this is kind of like an appeal to popularity. So just because somebody or something is popular doesn't mean that it is correct or the best option, okay? And you need to keep that in mind. So if you see like a financial advisor who's really, really popular or really, really rich or really, really famous, that doesn't mean that they're the best financial advisor. That could mean they're the best at monetizing financial advice, but that doesn't mean that their actual advice is the best, okay? So keep that in mind. So yes, these people might have great subscriber counts, but that doesn't mean that they're the smartest.
They're talking about
1,000 editions to 30,000 editions for the drops. And I kid you not, I'm not exaggerating this. Their comments, like 30,000 figurines of Spider-Man or whatever. You log on to the app, it drops at 8 p.m.
Wait, this looks okay? I don't know why this looks so weird to me. This looks like a green screen, and if it's not, it is incredibly weird to record in your garage. So I don't know. It looks like a green screen to me though.
8 a.m. Pacific, and it sells out in less than a second. Every single tier of these NFTs. That's because they have a couple 100,000 users on their app, and you have to be so fast. Your internet has to be insanely fast. It's almost impossible to get. But the coolest part about it is the application itself and like the way it's used. Like it's addicting. So if you have an addictive personality, do not download, do not use this.
Yeah,
Like,
so like it's addicting because it's basically like gambling, or if you're the first into, it's like collecting or gambling. Those kinds of things are really, really can lead to problems for some people. So
I've been going.
What's it called?
bonkers. It's called Veve, Veve.
Kevin's like, give me it. I want it, man. I want to be on that app.
I'm overdue for an update on that. I'm overdue on an update on that. But like they have such cool characters. Oh, come on, focus. My face. There we go. They have like, Powerpuff Girls and let's see, what do they have? Oh, they have such cool stuff, man. They have the 007 poster, movie
poorly
posters.
prepared.
Basically all this. They have Star Trek. They have the Loki and alligator form. It's so cool.
Is this a
And they're not
hashtag ad?
listed,
What is this?
You can see just yet, and they're not listed on any major exchanges. So like the
Are they
catalyst,
coming?
they're coming. Yeah. So just full disclosure, I bought $150,000 worth of this stuff like when they first launched, from like a private investor, and it was like I bought it on
Okay.
the rumor that Logan Paul was going to do a video about it, and I was like, oh, this thing's gonna pump.
Okay, so keep this in mind. Now they're talking about like speculation in markets, and so if you're talking about speculation, it's incredibly volatile always. Okay, so when he says like he bought $150,000 worth of this on the rumor that Logan Paul would make a video. Okay, like you can see how that's, like, you're kind of playing with a little bit of fire here. Now, of course, he definitely has the capital to lose here, but not everybody does. So that's why it's really, really important that you are very deliberate with your money and how you spend it, okay?
Right? And I got so excited. I did some research behind it, and it didn't pump. It just like dumped after that. It pumped temporarily, and then it dumped substantially. I went from 150 down to like $40,000.
Oh, see?
I was like, well, I'm not gonna sell this thing. I'm gonna learn more about it if it's legit. And I dove deep into it, and I didn't get back into it until like a month ago. And it's insane the kind of growth they've had. It's so cool.
Now, if you get this app and you try to get one of these drops, they go out like instantly, like they drop and
Whoa.
gone. You got if you're not quick on that trigger, you're not going to get it. So that's how popular and in demand this app is, and I just can't wait for the future so far, because this Disney partnership is just next level. They have a crypto coin that pairs the Veve app called Omi or Ecomi, and I've already like doubled my money, if not tripled it. And once they announced their Disney partnership, it absolutely like shot straight
Yeah,
up.
of course. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen though. Is it'll probably level out again until like actually, this is my guess for what's gonna happen, is it'll like go a little bit down until Disney decides to actually put their NFTs on there, or like actually then it's gonna shoot back up and it's gonna go down a little bit. So it always goes like, ooh, like it's gonna be like that probably for a while, but I don't doubt that he doubled or tripled his money, because usually, like especially with crypto that nobody's ever heard of, you can buy in early, and then once like it gets announced that it's going to be part of like something bigger, then it just goes up. Like think about what happened when Elon was tweeting about Doge. Like Doge was nothing, and then it just shot up, right? It's something like that.
And that's just the crypto side. I also buy on the NFT side. There's a comic. I can show you all the money and the potential that you can make on this Veve app. Is I have a Spider-Man comic. I bought one of their digital comics from the Veve app. I paid $7 for it, and now it's worth over $3,000.
Well,
What is that? Like a week later, 2 weeks later, almost instantly. There's boom. What kind of percentage is that? That is insane gains that you can possibly make if you get this Veve app.
Possibly.
You have those quick fingers though. I have a Thanos comic, which I paid $7 for. That's worth over $300.
can you read the comic too?
This is just the beginning.
That'd be cool.
And then another Spider-Man comic I got, $7. Now it's worth over 200 something. Now there's two different things. You can get NFTs, like the characters. Some are animated, so you can actually put them in your living room or whatnot, so you can actually see them
what?
like, move around and do little stunts and stuff.
Like put your phone out and you like
So
see them. Like,
little
what the
kids
fuck
and
you
stuff
talking
like
about, dude?
Because I was out with some family and I showed them that, and it like blew their mind that they thought that was the coolest thing. I showed them like a Spider-Man that I owned.
What
that,
the hell?
Was like web slinging around, and he thought that was like the coolest thing. So
What
there's
is it?
huge potential
Okay.
for this, and a lot of money to be made. So look at this license list they have here. They have They have licenses with Marvel. Marvel's huge. DC.
Okay, well, Marvel's
Ghostbusters.
also owned by Disney, right? So, but they do Marvel and DC Direct. I don't know if DC Direct is different from DC. They're basically getting all the comic books, aren't they?
Tokidoki, Powerpuff Girls, Adventure Time, Star Trek, Jurassic
Wait, oh
Park.
wait, his mic is a little bit messed up. Like, what's going on here? I feel like the gain is a little bit too high. You guys hear that? Oh, it's kind of weird.
Superman, and this Disney partnership with the princesses and stuff coming out, and I can't imagine how much money people are going to make with that. There was a Loki alligator that just came out that sold out instantly, just like everything else. And if you remember the Loki alligators from the Loki series of the Marvel, I think it was on Disney Plus, that came out after Endgame and Infinity War. I think that was my favorite character in the whole entire Loki series. That is worth thousands of dollars.
Loki was the alligator Loki. Okay, I thought he was saying Loki was his favorite character in the Loki series. I was like, what?
1,400, I think. I have to look at the app how much is actually worth, but it's insane. There's projections that the Omi token in crypto is going to be worth $1.
Oh, stop with the projections, bro. Okay, listen. So far, I think this is a pretty cool idea. Like, if this is something interesting to you, especially if you get to like read the comics and stuff, and like this is the only way to get them and stuff like that, I think it's really cool because a normal comic is already like what, $7 anyway, so like you're not really spending more than you would on a comic anyway, and that you get partial ownership of it. Yeah, I think that's really cool, and I think this is probably the first actual thing that Arya has ever put on his channel that wasn't obviously a scam or just incredibly sketchy. But yeah, so this seems interesting, but then to come out here and talk about like the speculation of the crypto, it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, yeah, it might hit $1, maybe. Okay, maybe, who knows? You don't know. So the speculation is so heavy here that it's hard to guess when these things are going to happen.
26, some people say 2025. There's somebody who's actually real aggressive and thinks it's going to be $1 next year. If that happens,
wow. So we have something in 1 year, something in 4 years, something in 5 years. Like what? Nobody knows.
I'm going to be a millionaire just from that token alone. I own a lot of crypto coins because that's my thing.
You have to gamble.
Cryptocurrency. I love
Gambling.
the volatility in it, just injecting into my veins. But the three biggest coins I'm actually pumped for is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Omi. Those are my three biggest coins that I
What?
I watch those every day.
Why are those the three?
And the best part is,
Well, I understand Bitcoin and Ethereum, but why Omi? What?
Insane room to grow. It's not like it's at 50 cents and it's going to go to $1, just like double your money. No, it's less than a penny. So this is going to the freaking moon.
Wow.
They're coming out with the Veveverse. The metaverse for everything's metaverse nowadays.
I actually think that the metaverse in this sense means something different, but
So
whatever.
they're coming out with the Veveverse, and that's just going to make it even more valuable. And there's going to be tons of utility with this Omi token. And I think there's something coming out with you can buy NFTs with Omi. I think that's still in beta. That's not out yet. But that's going to be another thing that's going to shoot straight up. And as always, this is not financial advice.
Wait, that's going to be entirely dependent on the market you're buying the NFT on, right? If you're buying the NFT on Veve or Veve or whatever the fuck it's called, like, yeah, it makes sense that you can use their own crypto to buy it. But if you're on some random bumfuck marketplace that doesn't even know what Omi is, you're probably not going to be able to use it, right? Like, you have to, like, it depends on what marketplace you're using. You can't just buy any NFT anywhere with like every coin. Okay, it's very dependent on what's supported by the technology that's selling the NFT.
Advisor, but you should definitely do your own research and look into this company, and you can just see for yourself on how much the marketplace all this stuff goes for. So I'm there every time a drop is there. I'm there trying to buy something. I get some of them, a lot of them miss out. So then I go in the marketplace and buy them. But because
I also am curious, what are the trading fees on like if I buy like this like Spider-Man comic for like $7, like does it also charge me like $1 or $2 trading fee? Like I kind of want to know that information as well.
These things are just insanely, just unlimited potential for this. So how much Omi do you guys own? Put it in the comments. Let me know.
I own 0 Omi.
Things are happening, guys. Big things.
I'll go buy some.
So, thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
All right. So that was Arya's video. It was honestly not even that bad of a video. I thought overall it it was probably one of the first videos where I wasn't like, wow, this is obviously a scam, right? Like, it was pretty okay. So I'll, and I'm kind of interested in Veve and Omi as well. Like, is it worth investing in? Is it something that looks like it can go up? I mean, if it's going to be backed or partnered with Disney, certainly that must mean it has some kind of value. So yeah, it seems pretty interesting. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Is Arya finally seeing the light for things that aren't scams and just looking at things that are actually valuable? Or is this just like a one-off fluke? I kind of think that it's just random, that this is just something that his like idols started shilling. So he's like, ooh, I should shill it too, you know? And then he just got lucky that it's not really a scam this time. But, and for all I know, Earth 2 has gone all the way down. So let's see how many videos he actually has to make about it, because his last video was just completely nuts, but whatever. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Peace.